So our next question is, state the role of following parts in human respiratory system. What is the role of nasal cavity? So, through nasal cavity, air enters into the body through nasal cavity and it gets filtered. Correct? It gets filtered because of ciliated epithelium is there. So through that the air gets filtered. But the next role is diaphragm. Next role is diaphragm. So next is diaphragm. Diaphragm is present at the base of the lungs. Because of the diaphragm contract and relax, the lungs, it helps to lungs for the inspiration and expiration. When diaphragm will get contract, it will get flat. So it helps in inspiration. When diaphragm will get relaxed, it will become dome shape and it helps in expiration. So you can write diaphragm role is to help in inspiration and expiration by contraction and relaxation. It helps in what? Inspiration and expiration by contraction and relaxation. That is the role of diaphragm. Next is alveoli. Alveoli everyone knows, like in the lungs, this is bronchi. Here bronchioles are there and this is alveoli, balloon-like structure. Where there the exchange of air takes place. Exchange of gases takes place with the blood. Exchange of gases with the blood. Okay. And air is stored in the alveoli and helps in exchange of gases with the blood. This is the answer. Okay. Nutrition in amoeba is easiest question. There are 5 steps involved in amoeba nutrition. Ingestion, digestion, which is taking place in food vacuole. After digestion, there is an absorption. The food enters into the cytoplasm. After that, assimilation, it is used by the cell amoeba. Finally, waste will be thrown out of the body. So these are the dead easiest steps. If you little explain along with the figure, I think you may get a full marks. So next question was what? What is electric power? What is electric power? So powder, na? Sorry, power. Rate of doing work, you can say. Rate of doing work. A rate of work done. Rate of doing work is called power. Unit of power is watt. Okay. Just have to write expression relating to electric power with the potential difference. P is equal to VI actually. Right? V can be written as IR. So I into I square R. So R is equal to V by I is equal to V by R. V by R. But as I square is so V square R square into R. R cancelled to P is equal to V square by R is the formula. Potential difference with the resistance. Okay. This is the power. What is the resistance? 1 ohm. 1 ohm definition everyone knows. 1 ohm. 1 volt by 1 ampere. A current of 1 ampere flows through a conductor when the potential difference of 1 volt is applied between the ends of a conductor. Current of 1 ampere through the conductor when a 1 volt is applied across the end of a conductor. So this is 1 ohm. Definition, it is simple. Next one, electric bulb connected to 220 volt. So they gave voltage 220 volt, correct? Current they gave 0.5 ampere. What is the power of the bulb? I know the formula for power of the bulb. P is equal to VI. V is 220, I is 5 by 10, I will write. 0.5 is there, I can write 5 by 10. Right now. I can cancel this 0, 0. 22 into 5 will get 110, I think. Okay, you can write the watt unit. That's so. This is the question was that. Next question is what is corrosion? Define corrosion. You know, corrosion means eating up of metal. Eating up of metals. Why the metal will be eaten? Because of air, moisture, acid. So eating up of metal because of these three, because of these factors. Next question was in that corrosion of Fe. Corrosion of Fe is called rusting. A special name is given for the corrosion of iron. Rusting it is called. Have you recognized the corrosion of silver? I think you will get a black coating over the silver. Black coating on silver. And I think it is because of the sulfur. Okay. The silver will react with sulfur. Silver sulfide will form. And because of the silver sulfide, the silver will get a black coating because of the silver sulfide, right? Rusting is the iron corrosion. What is corrosion means eating up of metal because of moisture, acid, air, etc. Next one. Why corrosion of iron is a serious problem? Yeah, corrosion of iron is a very serious problem because see, whatever the civil works are going on, like bridge construction, whatever kind of constructions are going on, they use iron, right? Iron. If this iron is undergoing corrosion, then it is getting weaker. So we need to replace it again. It takes huge money. So it is a serious problem, right? You understood. Whatever the civil works are going on, like bridges and whatever the buildings and all, so it will be getting, they will be getting what? Corrosion. They will get corroded. So when they get corrosion, so nothing but damage, nothing but they will get weaker. So we need to replace it. And it requires huge money then, right? That is the biggest issue, problem with that. How can we prevent corrosion of iron? See, you can prevent by painting, by paint, galvanizing. Okay, instead of that painting, greasing is better word. Right? Greasing, painting, better word. So next one was, what is double, draw a diagram of heart. That was the question. You can draw the diagram of heart, 4 chambers and all. They said that aorta, aorta is arising from left ventricle, right? Aorta is arising from left ventricle. And there's a pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery is carrying the blood from right ventricle to lungs, right? So you will draw something like pulmonary artery, which is beginning from right ventricle. Okay. And there is another labor is vena cava. You can show superior vena cava from top and inferior vena cava from the bottom, which is joined to right atrium, correct? And left ventricle, you should label it. So that's left ventricle, left side, bottom part, left side, bottom. Another question is there, why double circulation of blood is necessary in human being? See, double circulation, why it is necessary? See, first of all, we need oxygenated blood. So when the blood enters into the heart, it is deoxygenated. It is impure blood, carbon dioxide blood. It will go to lungs, it will get oxygenated. So we need oxygenated blood, right? And there should be separation of oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood. The blood should be separate. It should not get mixed. So why we require this oxygenated blood? Because our body is complex body, correct? And all the cells require continuous oxygen. Why they need continuous oxygen? Because they need to maintain our body temperature. Because we are warm-blooded animal, we are not cold-blooded. Correct now. So we our body temperature should be maintained continuously. So for that they need a continuous energy. For continuous energy, then they require continuous oxygen. You know, for aerobic respiration, continuous oxygen is required. So this is the thing which you can write in the double circulation. Why it is necessary. So if anybody else, I mean anything else, if you have a doubt, just message me. We will help you out with that. Okay. If any other choice question also, if you have a doubt, let me know. I will help you out. Okay, boys and girls. Chalo. Bye bye. Thank you.